You want that kind of bug?
No.
What?
No, it's too old.
It's too old?
Yeah.
What kind of bug do you want?
2006. I don't know.
Oh, Lord.
A newer one?
Oh, Lord, help her. Oh, well, teach his own. But overall, it's just a case where when they wanted people to get that little shot for the little thing that was going down in 2020, they had to use everything they could because they knew black folks didn't want to go. So, and they didn't trust physicians. So that said, she's going to go into one of the cases in medical apartheid as a perfect example on why to this day, this is why black folks don't want to go to the doctors. And specifically, this case happened to black women. Bonnie Boo, go ahead and tell us about one of the stories from medical apartheid while we listen to the cars in the background and just get a view of some of the rides checking out of here.
One of the stories that I remember reading was about how anesthesia was tested on a black man. So the doctors needed to test and experiment on anesthesia, but they decided to find a black man in the streets and test it on him. And when they did it, they thought that he had died because he didn't wake up, I guess, fast enough. And so they basically left him there, and then they found out that he actually woke up. And so they're like, okay, I guess this works now. So that's how they tested it.
Now, one of the other stories that's told, and actually I can go find the person's name and I'll put it up here with the video when I post this on my YouTube channel. Check out the YouTube channel, Black Prospector. But one of the things was, it turned out that one of the fathers of gynecology, hold on, let's look at the skyline there. Yeah, we get that in, that the father of gynecology actually first used it on white women before he used it on black women. So they were able to go ahead and have surgical procedures done with anesthesia, but the black women weren't. And of course, we know later on there would be much talk, even up to this day, about physicians feeling that basically black women, and I think this is probably the case with black people in general, are able to tolerate pain more than other ethnicities or so-called races. So if you want to know why many black men don't go to the doctors, that's why, because there's still a mistrust for the medical community for things historically done.